Hello and welcome to the Royal Road School of Carmelite Prayer. Today we'll be continuing on with part 4 of the Way of Perfection, prayer in general, and more specifically, chapter 21, The Royal Road to Heaven by St. Teresa of Avila. In chapter 21, Teresa tells how important it is to begin the practice of prayer with great determination, and to not pay any attention to obstacles set up by the devil. She begins by saying to her daughters, "Do not be frightened by the many things that you need to consider in order to begin this divine journey of prayer, which is the royal road to heaven. A great treasure is gained by traveling this road. No wonder we have to pay what seems to us a high price. The time will come when you will understand, sisters, how trifling everything is next to so precious a reward." To those who want to journey on this road and continue until they reach the end, which is to drink from this water of life, how they are to begin is very important. In fact, it's all important. They must have a great and very resolute determination to persevere until reaching the end. Come what may, happen what may, whatever the work involved, whatever criticism arises, whether they arrive or whether they die on the road, or even if they don't have courage for the trials that are met, or if the whole world collapses. You will hear some persons frequently making objections. It's better they stick to their sewing. The Our Father and the Hail Mary are sufficient. Well, I do agree with this last statement, sisters. It is always good to base your prayer on prayers coming from the mouth of the Lord. As I say, I'm speaking to souls that cannot recollect their minds because they think that some kind of skill is necessary. So it seems to me now that I should proceed by setting down some points about the beginning, the means, and the end of prayer. No one will be able to take from you these books, that is the Our Father and the Hail Mary. If you are eager to learn, you won't need anything else provided you are humble. I have always been fond of the words of the Gospels and really found more recollection in them than in very cleverly written books. I'm not going to write a commentary, but I will mention some thoughts on the words of the Our Father. When a master teaches something, he gets to love his disciples and is pleased if his pupil is satisfied with his teaching. The Heavenly Master will do the same with us. Hence, don't pay any attention to the fears they raise or to the dangers they paint for you. It would be a pleasant world indeed if they would let you get the treasure in peace. When you are just about to gain the treasure by a royal road and safe road, the road chosen by the King, his elect, and the saints, they will tell you that there are many dangers and things to fear. Oh, my daughters, there are more dangers for such persons. How will one journey without a drop of this water on a road where there are so many struggles? When it is needed most, they will not have it and will die of thirst. Whether we like it or not, my daughters, we must all journey towards this font. Don't let anyone deceive you by showing you a road other than that of prayer. I'm not talking about whether prayer should be mental or vocal for everyone. In your case, I think you need both. Such is the duty of religious. Should anyone tell you that prayer is dangerous, consider that person dangerous and run. There is danger in not having humility and the other virtues. But that the way of prayer be a danger, it seems the devil invented these fears to cause those who practice prayer to fall away. How blind the world is. They fail to consider that the many who have fallen into heresies and evils did so because they didn't practice prayer, but engaged in distractions. The devil has caused fear in others about virtuous things. Those who take this refuge to be free are in fact running from good to be free from evil. Oh, my Lord, defend yourself. See how they understand your words in reverse. Hold fast, sisters, for they cannot take the Our Father and the Hail Mary from you. There is one great blessing. You will always find some who will help you. This is the characteristic of the real servant of God, to whom His Majesty has given light concerning the true way. The desire not to give up grows in spite of fears. God will raise up someone to open the eyes of the half-blind and tell them that the devil has placed a cloud in front of them to prevent them from seeing the way. If there are one or two who fearlessly do what is best, the Lord at once begins to gradually win back lost ground. Therefore, sisters, give up fears. Never pay attention in like matters to the crowd's opinion. Behold, these are not times to believe everyone. Believe only those who walk in conformity with Christ's life. Try to persevere to preserve a pure conscience, humility, and contempt for all worldly things. Believe firmly what Holy Mother Church holds, and you can be sure you will be walking along a good path. Leave aside your fears when there is no reason to fear. If someone should raise these fears to you, humbly explain the path to him. Tell him your rule commands you to pray unceasingly and that you try to keep it. If they tell you that prayer should be vocal, ask them if, in vocal prayer, the mind and heart must be attentive to what is said. If they answer yes, then they must admit that you are forced to practice mental prayer and even experience contemplation, if God should give it to you. Amen.